very hard over the next week.
President Donald Trump told Fox News Radio's The Brian Kilmeade Show Friday that the U.S. was going to launch significant new attacks on Iran soon. This comes after he issued a partial 30-day waiver for purchases of sanctioned Russian oil, hoping to rein in rising prices fueled by the U.S.-Israeli war on Iran. Prices have been whipsawing on Trump's changing comments on the likely duration of the war, which has prompted Iran to attack vessels in the Strait of Hormuz, the conduit for a fifth of the world's oil. He promised to guarantee the safety of vessels in the strait and said the U.S. would escort shipping there, quote, if we needed to. Benchmark Brent crude rose more than $1 a barrel to top $101, up about 40% since the start of the conflict. Bob Yager, Mizuho Futures Group Executive Director and Commodities Specialist, says that is leading to a significant jump in fuel costs for American drivers.
It's 60 cents. AAA is 60 cents now. Gasoline at the pump, that's a big chunk. We're closer to $4 now than we are to $3, and we started at $2. So that's a lot. That's going to put some pressure on the administration to, either wrap it up or come up with some kind of, Hail Mary pass to get this thing over with.
Meanwhile, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said on Friday that Iran's new supreme leader Mojtaba Khamenei is hurt and questioned his ability to govern after nearly 2 weeks of U.S. and Israeli attacks on Iran.
Iran's leadership is in no better shape. Desperate and hiding, they've gone underground, cowering. That's what rats do. We know the new so-called not-so-supreme leader is wounded and likely disfigured. He put out a statement yesterday, a weak one, actually, but there was no voice and there was no video. It was a written statement.
No images have been released of Khamenei since an Israeli strike at the start of the war that killed much of his family, including his father and wife. An Iranian official told Reuters on Wednesday that the newly appointed supreme leader was lightly injured but was continuing to operate after state television described him as war-wounded. Hegseth also said the United States has designated an officer outside of U.S. Central Command to complete an investigation on a strike on an Iranian girls' school in southern Iran. Reuters first reported last week that an ongoing internal U.S. military investigation showed U.S. forces were likely responsible for it.